here at Healing Mama's Wound, our channel. Welcome, 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 and come on in. Today, I always start the video with a big ass smile on my face because I am very cheesy and I like to laugh. Don't finish that hot sauce out. Save me some, please. Okay, thank you. Anywho, back to what I'm saying is the fact that this video probably won't be smiley laughy, because I'm actually going to face some things that I haven't faced in a while and discuss some things that I haven't discussed. And as we all know, this channel is about healing childhood trauma and the mother wound and, becoming our best self and family and femininity and all that cheesy stuff that sounds great when we categorize it and talk about it. And I can brand and market my business all day long to make it sound so appealing. But the reality is what I do is not appealing. I dig into people's souls. I help people overcome shit they don't want to face, things that they're not ready to deal with. And in order for me to do that, I have to do that with myself. And that is not always easy. And so this week, or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks per se, I have been massively emotional. And I really haven't been this emotional in a very long time because I guess I'm coming back down to earth. I've been really high off God's peace. And it's to the point to where, in a lot of people's eyes, I seem emotionless because I have mastered my emotions a lot in a lot of different areas. However, there's a lot of different areas I still need to work on. This video today is, and I don't even know I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't know if this is going to be one video. I don't know if I'm just going to be boom, 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 boom. I have no idea what tonight is going to look like because God has been dealing with me, showing up for y'all. And I have been feeling so pressurized and ready, not ready, ready, not ready, ready. I've been in, I've been out, I've been in, I've been out, I've been in, I've been out because hell, I've been going through myself. Not to the level of what I coach, but on a different level. And it's been a very intense ride. This year has tested me and squeezed me in so many different areas. And I have been backed into a corner in so different areas to where I have no choice but to speak up. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with my topic, which is what I said I was going to talk about like 3 minutes ago, which we are going to talk about being a single mom. Yeah, that's what we're jumping into today. That's where we at because that's who I work with. Do I work only with single mothers? Absolutely not. But single mothers are the heart of my business because that's who I am. And that's what started the whole thing. Because I had spent so many years trying to figure out how in the F do I balance, and I'm trying not to cuss, being a mom and providing. Because the shit is so hard and these impossible standards that society has set up for us, especially those of us who do it alone. And when I say alone, I mean no team. It's just you. You know what I mean? You could phone a friend here, you could phone a friend there, but there are no steadies. Okay? There are no, you gonna be good in this area. I know I can count on you for that shit. Cause no. No. And it's a lot of moms out here who have a team. And if you have a team, and I want to tell people who just have any team, be thankful, because I ain't gonna say I never had a team. I say I had a team that, I was about to say the Dallas Cowboys, but people gonna be upset. I don't know. I had a team that was just not able to do what I needed them to do, but they were supportive. They just didn't have the ability to support. Get my drift? We got those. So I want to say, kind of be grateful for those who can support. I mean, who have the heart to support, but they really just ain't able. Because everybody ain't able. It's a lot of Canes out here. I say it all the time. It's a lot of Canes out here. Everybody ain't able. But yeah, it's no easy feat. It's the fucking hardest job in the world, and nobody gives you fucking credit for it. And 99% of the time, your kids don't even understand all the shit you're going through just to make sure that they good. They just mad at the fact that you're not there and you can't do what the fuck they need you to do. They don't understand how unfair the shit you got to deal with is, and how you have so many things on your plate that you have to handle, and it's just you alone. They don't get that. But the reality of it is, they're children. They're not supposed to get it. It's just our job to love them anyway. What is this behind me? Is that your jacket? Why is it on the table? I'm like, whose clothes is that? But look, I done lost my train of thought. We gonna jump into this, y'all. We gonna go ahead, and I don't even think I'm gonna turn the video off. You know how many YouTube videos I done saw, professional and non-professional, where people just be looking a hot mess? So I'm not about to be critical over myself and keep trying to cut and edit. This is gonna be raw, because parenting is raw, y'all. It's real. There is no damn books. There's a lot of written books, but can't nobody tell you how to be you. There's nobody who can write that down in a book for you. And can't nobody tell you how to parent your children, because they are not the parent to them children. Every parental situation and parent-child dynamic is going to be unique. Now, we do operate off of a general code of being a basic human being. However, we come in all types of varieties and flavors, so it is not a one-size-fits-all process. You understand? So, take a breath. I'm going to, because I'm full of emotion. First off, I want to say I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry, but I do apologize for not showing up to those who need me sooner. Like I said, I had to see if I was right first. And you know what? God don't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. So that means even if I ain't ready, I'm ready. He told me I was ready. I didn't think I was ready. I'm like a year behind schedule. But I'm right on time, because he knew I was going to be arriving late. You know, my last name Brown, and y'all don't understand. We an hour behind CP time. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. But yeah, single moms. I love y'all. I do. I really do. Because your job is hard as fuck, and you don't get any credit. I have this week like I said, these last 4 weeks for me have not been peaches and cream. Okay. they have not, okay, because I feel the pressure of purpose. I told y'all about that in another video. And not only that, is this week, my purpose hit me close to home because of that girl, as we all know, who killed herself because she couldn't take being a single mother. It was just too hard for her to battle depression and raise children. And shit's not easy. I know, because I have fought that fight. I have battled depression while raising children. Let me tell you, sis, the shit is really tough when you're battling depression, raising children, and in a motherfucking narcissistic, volatile, domestic, fucked up ass situation. Now trying to balance all that together, I understand pressure. Trust. Shit's hard. Shit's not easy. There has been many days where we all do what we do. What we do, y'all? Y'all know what we do? Y'all know what's our best friend outside of the shower? Come on, moms. We be in that car, don't we? We be crying our asses off in that car. Not letting nobody see how fucking broken we are, the shit we going through, how we're trying to handle it all and trying to figure it out. That car's the joint, ain't it? Just cry. You know, I used to talk to a guy, and he said, he like hit me, like he was texting. He's like, I just ran into a single mom, and she was in her car crying, and I just felt very bad. I was like, yeah, we all do that. He was like, what? I'm like, yeah, that's normal. That's what the fuck we do. That's our joint. We in that car. We gonna get it together, but the car is our outlet. That's what we have. And it's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad because on one hand, we did it to ourselves. Not all of us. Everybody's not a single mom because they're in a messed up relationship with like a jacked up man or whatever. Some people had good fathers and good husbands who just so happened to pass away or got incarcerated for whatever reason, or, you know, is sick, ill, became disabled. There are lots of women who have became single mothers for many different reasons. You know, divorce will do whatever. But to those of us who didn't give ourselves a chance from the start, who picked that ain't shit nigga, yeah, we knew he wasn't shit. No, but we went with him anyway. Not only did we went with him, but we did what we did. And most of us did it. You know, if we have kids, I'm protected, unfortunately, you know. We love the kids, you know. But the reality of it is we picked that situation. Now, the question is, why did we pick that situation? And the answer is we picked that situation because we did not love ourselves. And the reality of it is most people are not willing to face that fact. So yes, it is unfair that we have to raise children by ourselves, that we did not make by ourselves. However, it is due to our lack of self-love that it happened in the first place. You cannot go and undo the past. What you can do is love yourself now. Make the conscious decision today to love yourself. Let me see what's going on over here, y'all. Yeah, I'm on my edges. But no, seriously. Make the conscious decision today to decide that you're going to love you regardless of all the fuck ups, all the issues, everything you've been through. And teach your children how to love themselves too. So therefore, in the future, when they go to pick a mate, they'll see right off the bat that that person is not worthy of me. Therefore, I don't need to continue to entertain this bullshit. They won't have the same thing that you had to say, oh, maybe I think someone he'll be better. He's good now. He got good dick. Ah, no. Not at all. They'll be better. Give me 1 second, because I'm not done. All right. Sorry about that. My child was displeased with the prior statements made, but I return. I'm gonna make sure. I do apologize. I'm also doing this video in the middle of dinner because that's where I'm just at with it. Today, for one, I just don't. I don't know. Today, I'm feeling an emotion, and it's not sadness. It's not grief. It's not anger. It's frustration, but I'm not fully frustrated. And it's not anger, but it's in the anger frustration family. What is that? I mean, is it disappointed? I think I'm a mix between disappointed and frustrated because I went to Bible study today, and the host of the Bible study had made a statement again about single mothers. Now, me and the single mom conversation has been going on for about, like I said, the last 3 weeks because, I was speaking with the Most High, and I was like under the impression when I started this that we were going to start with domestic violence victims. No, our single moms, domestic violence victims. No, but can they be both? Absolutely, yes. But and in my head, I was like, why would I be starting with domestic violence victims? Because as I've been a victim of domestic violence, I don't categorize myself as a domestic violence coach per se, or speaker to coach, because I don't even feel like I'm just going to keep it all the way real with y'all. I don't feel like I willingly left my situation. And I think that's probably the reason why. Because, I feel like, I know God removed me from that. I asked and God answered to take me out. I don't feel like I did the necessary, maybe that is the necessary steps to walk away. But, it's like women who beat their man up or run away and fight back and do, I don't feel like I did all of those steps. I just, prayed and said, God, this is what it is. And this is what it will be. It's either, if you want me to live or him to live, remove me. Otherwise, it ain't looking too promising. That wasn't the exact prayer, per se. I know it. I just can't think of it right now. I don't know what is going on with my memory today. But yeah, that was that. So I'm like, how can I tell women to, but then again, I guess now it's hitting me like that's the answer. That has always been the answer. It's not the go seek help go, frantically escape your situation type ordeal. The answer is, and it just hit me right now, whatever you're facing, give it to God, the Most High, my creator, my mother, my father. Yes, give it to them and it will be handled. And as single mothers, that is something you must learn to do often. I have a video on that somewhere. Where it is, I don't know. It could be on the public. It could be in a phone. But I said that recently on camera. But it's true. And it won't be the first, second, or last time I'm going to say it. Give it to God. No matter what it is. When it comes to How do I want to say this? How do I want to say this? How do I want to say this? Single mothers, many are in tragic types of relationships and situations. And it's really unfortunate because the children are witnessing all of that. And I'm not talking about domestic violence per se. I'm talking about these situationships that you have with these men that ultimately won't be your husbands, ultimately won't do you any good, and not giving what you need, but yet you're in it anyway. I'm talking about those situations. And that's creating a perpetual cycle of self-hate, whether you realize that or not. So we gotta work on that. I am all over the place because I'm just so full of, like I said, it's a frustration / disappointment, and it's a lot going on with me today. I guess I'll explain the day to make it more clear. So it started off. Well, it's not even a day. Like I said, it's the food. It's the It's God for me. Like so serious. Like I'm just over here perplexed. Today has been a day. I guess I'll discuss my day because the Most High then took me to my former place of employment today after my Bible study today. Does nothing by accident. Let me tell you, does nothing by accident. The whole Bible study was talking to me, boom, 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 in alignment. Know what I mean? Which, that's just my life at this point, you know. God will show himself to you when you on your path so much. Like there are people, and this is what boggles my mind. I've never been someone who has never believed in God. Like I've never been that person, so I don't understand that person's mind. But being the person, I was about to say the believer, but I'm not a believer now. I'm a knower. I used to be a believer, but I guess I was still a knower. But now I'm definitely just, but whatever. We'll use the term believer, knower, whatever you want to call it, to make yourself feel comfortable, because I don't do all that. But I understand people gotta identify things so they can get it. With that being said, I know I probably lost all of y'all a minute ago. Like, mother, father, what? I know. We'll talk about that one later. Yes. We'll definitely talk about my mama because she be getting it. But she actually started this thing. But I digress. Moving on to the day, yeah. So alignment. Oh, my train of thought. Sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place today. But okay, so and the statement I was making is my life is so in alignment with God and what is God is saying that I have no room, and I can't even, people who like, I don't even people who have no belief anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it's just like God is in show out mode in my crew. Okay? Like show out mode. Like it's crazy. And I just forget that it's people in this world who just don't know nothing about that life. Because it's a wonderful life. It has its ups and downs. Let me tell you, it is challenging. But just to know that God is real, and to know when you know, can't nobody, because guess what? Because from sun up to sundown, God is just showing out. Okay? Like, that gets me excited. It gets me so excited. But I'm going to digress back to the topic of my day. But he was showing out all day. So anyway, it took me to my old job. Because I've been struggling with my purpose. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Because it's a challenge for me. Because it's a lifelong struggle that I have had to deal with since being a child. So it's not an easy walk into. It's like, okay, you know what I want you to be, girlfriend? Go be a dentist. Go to school and work on teeth. That's not what he said. He was like, I'm going to be real honest. He's like, go be a mom. And I'm going to call you the mother. Everybody, pretty much. What? No. Who and what and when and where and why? It was perplexing. On one end, I understood it. Because the reality of it is I've been fucking mothering my whole life. When I look at it in God's eyes, I've been doing it. But when I look out of this eye and this eye, and we do it together, and we review my life in these eyes, that confidence gets a little shaky. Because since I had the best track record, okay, especially this year, I had a child this year. And the Most High told me it's going to happen. Can I tell your business? Is that a thumbs up? Yeah, you. I can't tell your business? It's going to have to come out eventually. So I can tell your business? I mean, I want your consent if I put your blast. But I'm pretty sure I'm just letting you know because of what God has called me to do, it won't be a secret. Should I wait? Say it now? Okay. Well, I'll go ahead. When you put it that way, are you really good? Okay. Hell, we might have to call a damn therapist. God is doing the most in my life, and I'm so happy, but I am so pressurized. But anywho, yes, like when you are called to purpose, the enemy will throw whatever at you. Okay, this year I was already struggling with the mission. Okay, move. I was already struggling with the mission. But then I was told, give me a second. My bad. I mean, anywho, I was told in the midst, okay? Okay, so I'm praising, I'm worshiping, I'm feeling it. I could talk to, I'm being told what to do. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to go get it done. You want me to talk to these people and give them love and spread your word and spread your happiness and give them the good news. I'm with it. I done finally came on board. You know why? Because I done fought so long. I done fought my purpose for year after year after year and attracted all type of insanity into my life. Trying to fight God. And then the crazy part is, I was having a conversation about doing it again today. Whew, Jesus Christ. Is that my toxic cycle you trying to tell me? Look, me, keep fighting your will. Even when I surrender, I keep on trying to take the wheel back. When it belongs to Jesus. Is that what you're trying to tell me? If so, I understand. I will let go. I let go. But anywho, moving on to what I'm saying now. So, yeah, I'm in line. I'm getting it together. Working on it. what happens? I can't even tell the story the way I need to tell it because I really don't need my children around. So we're going to digress and talk about that later.